Hello, today I have for you two very special fountain pens from the late 70s and early 80s. I present to you the ST Dupont Classique. I have two of them. The first one is classic Vermeil with made out of silver. Of course, the Vermeil is a technique when you can gold plate the silver on your fountain pen. As you can see, it is imprinted on the cap ST Dupont de Paris 925. 925 refers to the purity of the silver, as practically 925 parts over 100 is silver. The second one is an ST Dupont 925 Laque de Chine. Laque de Chine, it translates like Chinese lacquer. This is a finishing technique that ST Dupont uses for almost all their higher end pens. This technique is applied and finished by hand, and the best examples are breathtaking. There, there are similar to what the Japanese called urushi. The first edition of the Classic was made original for Jacqueline Kennedy, the wife of the American President George Fitzgerald Kennedy, in 1973. And the legend says that she had a beautiful DuPont lighter, and she wanted a pen that could match her lighter. I will call this Esther Dupont's fountain pens as being a medium size, and I will show you a comparison. Of course, the two models are equal in size, but if we put them with Mont Blanc 144 from 1983, with a Pelican M800 from the late 80s, and with a Lamy 2000, you can see their size, and you can make an idea about their dimensions. They are quite slim fountain pens. It's very easy to hold them in hand. They are quite unique because each piece, thanks to this identical number which is engraved on the side of the clip, as you can see, we have a number. On the back of the clip, we have made in France, and on the other side of the clip, it says metal. This means that this clip isn't silver, it's a metal clip. The same with the Vermeil variant. So we have this is Meccan, and this is metal. So interesting, on this we have Meccan, and it appears because of this coloring, I believe this is solid silver, even the clip. So on the other side we have the same unique identify number, and on the end of the clip you can see made in France. It has this beautiful dark blue line on the clip of the pen. And as I mentioned before, we have ST Dupont de Paris 925 and other stamps. The clip, as you can see, it's a friction clip. In this particular model, it doesn't appear to be quite securely attached. So over time we have some problems here. We have a beautiful gold ring, an 18 karat gold nib, marked 18 CT, a D, a letter D, and 750. Also on the side, it is stamped. An interesting feed with a large breathing hole, and this part is made of plastic. And we continue with this beautiful barrel, which reminds us of the design of the Dupont lighter. So we unscrew the barrel and we see that this is a cartridge filler fountain pen. In this part is quite simple, so you put the cartridge and it's ready to go. Uh, you see that this part is made of metal, this part is made of plastic. I'm not a fan of the plastic parts, so I believe this could be made out of metal, but this is my opinion. This is a very fragile part. So this is the Vermeil version. And the Laque de Chine version, as I told you before, in this is metal, it writes metal. But on this part, you can see that it has the 925 silver imprint and another two imprints right here. This holds better. The friction cap, you can see it posts securely. But the same design, the same gold nib, 18 karat gold nib as his brother, with the same imprints on the side, and with the same feed with this huge breathing hole. Of course, the design is made the same. This part made out of plastic. This barrel made of metal. And the same filling mechanism. You can use ink cartridges. Stay tuned for a writing sample with these two beautiful pens. I leave you with this beautiful Laque de Chine, this beautiful Chinese lacquer, which stood the test of time, and you can see the beautiful reflections of the brown and of the gold and of the black. It's this is quite a looker, and I believe this is the motive why Dupont re-released those iconic fountain pens. So if you want a similar fountain pen, you can find it on the Dupont site. Stay tuned for a writing sample. Thank you for viewing this review. If you liked it, please subscribe. And thank you and have a nice day. For the writing sample with the ST Dupont Classique, I've used an international size cartridge. I believe it's a Pelican 4001. So after installing it, I'm putting back the metal barrel, and it's ready to go. I prefer not to post it. So we have an ST Dupont, the Classique, Classique, made in France. It has an 18 carat 550 nib. I believe this is a medium nib. And I'll show you some line variations. So this is this is the writing sample. Here we have the writing sample for the ST Dupont. Classique, Laque de Chine, made in late 1970s. It has a 14 carat 750 gold nib. And for the writing sample, I've used a cartridge from Pelican. Seven one. These are the line variations. I hope you've enjoyed this review, and have a nice day.